Have you taken your lunch break?
Well, I just opened my packed lunch.
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
I might be assigned to a big project.
Oh, really? That's great. Glad to hear that. I know that you've been working so hard, my dear.
Stop treating me like a kid. Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not. I'm sincerely happy for you.
It hasn't been decided yet.
But it means that you're one of the candidates, right? That's great.
Do you really think so?
Yes, of course. Keep up the good work.
I will. If I'm assigned a project, I think I have to work more overtime. I'll come home late. I'll have to go for business trips more. I need to manage how my team works too.
Exactly. I understand. I'll miss you a little, but I really hope you're doing your best.
Thanks. Anyway, I need to get back to work.
Okay, I will also start mine. Thanks for letting me know about the good news. James, can you reply immediately? It's urgent.
What is it?
I got involved in an accident.
Huh? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but I think I broke my leg. I'm still young, so considering my future, I was told that it's better to have a surgical treatment.
Oh my God. Surgery? Is it that bad?
Apparently, I'm currently enduring the pain with an IV drip of painkillers. The doctor will explain the symptoms of the injury and the surgery in detail. He said that he needs to see my family member to discuss about that.
Oh, well, if that's what the doctor says, then I guess I better do that.
Well, James, can you come to the hospital now?
What? Why me?
You're my husband, right? You need to hear the doctor's explanation together with me.
The doctor said that he wants the family member to listen, right? So it doesn't have to be me. It could be your parents.
Huh? We are married. So as my husband, you should come, don't you think so?
Any of the family members can come. I don't think I can help to make your injury better, even if I listen to the doctor's explanation.
That's true, but I want you to come here.
You know I'm at work, okay? If I leave, it'll be a problem for everyone.
I know what you mean, but it's your wife's surgery. You are allowed to come. I know your company has a good reputation for family care of the employees.
I'll ask around, but don't get your hopes up.
I'm sure you'll be available. I'll wait for you at the hospital. Hurry up and come. James, where are you? You couldn't adjust your work schedule? Or are you on your way to the hospital? Please call me because I'm keeping the doctor waiting.
I'm in a meeting right now. I just can't get out. I'm sorry, but could you please ask your mother?
Huh? Why didn't you tell me this earlier? You made the doctor wait.
I told you, I am at work. I didn't have time to call or text.
No. Oh my God. What's more important, my surgery or your job?
Don't ask me to decide that. I told you the other day, I am about to take on the big project. That's been decided, and things suddenly started to become very hectic.
Oh, I got it. That's good to hear. I don't blame you if that's the case.
I'm sorry.
I understand. I told my mom to wait, just in case. I'm sure she'll be here soon.
Give my regards to your mother.
Yeah, I'll be in touch. James, is the meeting over?
The meeting was over, but I'm still busy. What is it?
What do you mean? I called you because my surgery is finally scheduled. You didn't forget, did you?
Of course not. So, when's the surgery?
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. It would be better not to let too much time pass. So the surgery is scheduled on short notice for tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
James?
Yes.
Of course you'll come, right?
Where?
To the hospital, of course.
I don't think I can go.
What? Why not?
I've got to go on an urgent trip for a project. A golf trip with some people from my client's company.
Wait a minute. You are aware of my current situation, right? Why did you plan that trip without telling me?
I can't help it. Your surgery and the project started on the same day.
That's true, but I was involved in an accident and will have surgery tomorrow. Can't you talk to the company and do something about it?
I'm saying I can't go because that wasn't possible.
I mean, there are plenty of other people who could go on a golf trip, right? Can't you just ask them to take that trip instead?
It's like a social gathering for an upcoming project. It's an important trip for me to get to know the faces and the personalities of my client's employees. You don't do much work, so you don't know how important this trip is.
I don't get it. I'm in pain from the accident, and you didn't even call me. My surgery is scheduled tomorrow because you didn't call me. I'm on painkillers since I can't endure the pain without that, okay?
I don't understand what I should do. I am just troubled. Anyway, it's not my fault.
Huh?
Because you weren't supposed to get involved in the accident. You weren't supposed to have the surgery. If I'd known in advance, I might have been able to schedule it.
If your company would give you a day off to accompany me on the day of my surgery, I can call them directly.
Don't do that. You are not a child. You shouldn't have gotten into that accident in the first place.
Huh? I didn't want to get into an accident either.
I don't like it when you keep putting your own convenience on me. It's not that I don't want to be there for your surgery, but this project I've been entrusted with. I want to make sure it goes perfectly. Do you understand?
I see. All right, that's enough.
Why are you mad at me? Patricia, how are you feeling? Well, I called the hospital. I heard you almost died in the accident.
Almost died? Why did you say that in such a cruel way? Well, thanks to the good doctor, the surgery was a huge success.
Great. So, how long are you going to be in the hospital?
About a month?
I see. Well, just take it easy. Think of it as a break.
I'm going to try to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm going to do my best in rehabilitation. I'm still in pain right now, but...
It's normal, since you had the surgery. Well, things are going well here. My clients are happy to see me. I'm starting to remember names and faces. With these people, I think we're going to have a very successful project.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you chose to skip accompanying me on the day of my surgery. That's why I want you to be successful.
I know. I'm a super serious workaholic. I always think about how much I contribute to the company.
I don't know if it's work or fun for you.
What are you talking about? Entertainment is an important part of the job. We can't do a good job if we don't all work together as one team.
I see. Just come to the hospital as soon as you get back. James, are you still working?
Ah, Patricia. I'm working overtime again today.
It's been a week since the surgery, but you haven't shown up at the hospital even once. Can you explain to me the reason why? To be honest, my parents, the doctors and nurses are appalled.
I told you I have to work more overtime once the project is official. You don't understand because you've only got a cushy job.
I understand that, but your wife is in the hospital. Isn't it strange that you didn't even pay her a visit?
I'm sorry about that. I'm struggling to do my best.
I don't think that matters anymore. Are you really working?
It's obvious. Don't be rude. Do you know how hard I'm working?
If you put it that way, I've also had a pretty tough time myself.
Anyway, I'll be there as soon as I finish some things. Just wait a little longer.
When do you think you'll be ready?
I don't know.
I can't believe that you're such a workaholic. If the project is a success, I'd like to see the results.
What's with that tone? Why are you being a sarcastic jerk when people are working so hard?
How can you, who's been thinking about skipping work all this time, suddenly become a workaholic?
Don't be silly. I'm just doing what I have to do. Don't be ridiculous.
Do you really need to work that hard and just abandon your wife in the hospital? Maybe you're trying at the wrong time.
What are you talking about? You're so persistent. Don't pester me every single time. I'm terribly busy, so why don't you just sleep in the hospital for the rest of your life?
What a terrible guy you are. Seems that you don't care about me at all. I understand now.
Patricia, you're finally getting out of the hospital.
Thanks to you. You never came to see me after all.
I'm sorry. I just didn't have the time to do that. My work got so busy.
Really?
I'll make sure I go home early today.
I don't know if I can trust you. You told me that I'm better off sleeping in a hospital for the rest of my life, right?
Huh?
You said it. You said that you're busy, so you want me to just sleep in a hospital for the rest of my life.
That was just a figure of speech. Can't you even understand that? Anyway, I'm going home early today.
You don't have to worry about me. Why don't you just get on with your important work?
Why are you upset? I'm happy to see my wife out of the hospital.
You didn't even care when I got involved in the accident. You didn't accompany me during the surgery. You didn't even check on me once while I was in the hospital. How can you be happy to hear that I'm finally discharged from the hospital?
I told you, didn't I? It's not my fault because they started the project. I've been busy.
You can stay busy forever.
Why did you say that?
Because I'm never going to see you again.
Huh? You're getting out of the hospital today, right? Stop blabbering nonsense. Anyway, I'll see you later. Hey, Patricia, what the hell is going on? Explain to me. I thought you got out of the hospital today.
Yes, I did.
I just got home. Why are the rooms empty? You're not home either, are you?
Oh, I had a contractor move all my stuff while I was in the hospital.
They moved it? Where?
Where? My new house, of course.
What? I didn't hear anything about it.
Because you're busy with work, right? You didn't come to visit me, so I couldn't talk to you.
I know that I was busy with work, but you shouldn't have decided to move out on your own.
You haven't been home, have you?
What? Don't be silly. Well, sometimes I stayed over at the office when I had to work late, but I did go home.
Are you sure? Then you must know that some stuff have been moved out.
What?
They moved my stuff out a week ago.
Seriously?
That means you didn't know, right? If you didn't go home, you couldn't have known. You didn't go home because you were at your affair partner's house.
What the?
You didn't expect that I know about that, right?
Why did you?
My friend just showed me this picture. I just sent you the picture.
What the hell is this?
I want to know who she is. You told me you attended a social gathering for the project. You went on a golf trip, right?
Oh, yes.
So, the person you were dealing with was a woman.
There was a woman on the team.
I see. I have a friend who likes to play golf there. My friend told me that there's a guy who looks a lot like my husband. She sent me some pictures of this guy. She said You both look like a couple to her.
That's just what she thought. There were other employees around.
Is that so? But there are many more pictures.
Huh?
I'll send them to you now.
This one. When and who took these pictures?
The picture of you walking into that woman's apartment, and she's even holding your arm like she's having a good time. And there's one of you shopping at the supermarket.
I am asking you about who took those pictures.
I showed pictures of your golf trip, and I had my doubts about how insane your behavior was. So, I asked the investigation office to look into you.
You did that while you were in the hospital? What a crazy woman.
My mother helped me.
Does your mother already know about this?
Of course. You didn't even worry that I had an accident. You neglected me after my surgery. What kind of husband would do that? Even my mother was disgusted.
You...
That's why I decided to move out on my own.
Why?
Don't you understand? It means I'm divorcing you.
Divorce? Don't be silly. I didn't approve that. I won't do paperwork for the divorce.
Oh, that's okay. I filed it and brought it to your company.
What? To the company? Why did you give it to the company? It had nothing to do with the company.
It had something to do with it.
What the hell does it have to do with my company? Stop kidding.
I'm not kidding. I got into an accident when I was protecting a pregnant woman.
What? What does that have to do with the company?
The pregnant woman is a daughter of the president of your company.
What? The president's daughter?
She's married and expecting a baby soon.
Oh, I've heard that story before.
The president came to visit me right after the surgery with his family. He said thanks to me, his daughter and her baby were saved. He told me how grateful he was from the bottom of his heart. When I got his business card, I realized he is the president of your company.
Oh no.
He was a friendly man and told me about a lot of things. We talked a lot about you.
What did you talk about?
You were working on a big project. You went on a golf trip with your business partners. You were too busy working every day to come visit me in the hospital even once.
Are you an idiot? Why did you say that?
Why? Because that's what you told me. Listen, your boss was so surprised and he looked into your job internally.
Seriously?
I heard you weren't selected for the project.
What?
I heard you were rumored to be having an affair with a woman in the same department. It was so obvious between the two of you that word got around. I heard that's why you were removed from the project.
No, that must be some kind of mistake.
Do you think the president would tell me something wrong, even though he did an internal investigation?
Maybe.
The president was very angry when he found out about it. He said he couldn't allow such a scumbag to work for his company.
So?
Now, he's considering your demotion. Or better yet, he's considering firing you.
Hold on. I'm going to lose my job? Please don't do that. I'm sorry. I just got caught up in the moment.
The devil got in the way and you had an affair. So you didn't show your face when I was involved in an accident and on the day of my surgery? Who would accept such a reason?
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I don't want a divorce. How am I supposed to live with myself if you divorce me?
I don't care. You decided to do that on your own, so you must take responsibility.
Please, talk to my boss. I want to keep my job in my current department.
That's not gonna happen.
Why?
You must have had some pretty nasty dealings with your affair partner. I heard you had a pretty bad reputation. It's weird to watch. I heard some people were saying that you're getting in their way since you can't work properly.
Really?
Well, if I were the company's president, I can't help but to think about your demotion. If a good employee quits because of you, there's no way to save the company. The documents and photos proving the affair and the divorce papers, I've left them with the president, so please, pick them up.
Are you serious? Give me a break.
Because I couldn't move, the president went to the hospital several times. He said he'd take care of me. How could I refuse?
I'm so sorry. I'll apologize as many times as I have to. I'll do whatever it takes. Please, forgive me. I'll do whatever you say, Patricia.
Really?
I cross my heart and swear to die.
I want a divorce.
No, I mean...
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you.
What?
Your stuff is in the trunk room. It's due tomorrow. If you don't get them out as soon as possible, they'll charge you extra fees, so be careful. I left the keys with the president, along with all the paperwork. Also, the lease on the apartment is up at the end of this month. You'd better find a new place to live by then.
Oh no, you're kidding, right? I have to meet the president early tomorrow?
That's right. If you want to excuse yourself, you can go directly to the president. He's a sensible man who listened to me kindly. What a brilliant man. Well then, good day to you.
Wait a minute. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just being friendly with a female colleague of mine. Why should I be punished that much?
Put your hands on your chest. Think about it. I don't think we're getting anywhere talking to you. I'm going to stop talking to you now.
Wait, we're still in the middle of a conversation, right? Think about me too.
I can't do this anymore. Then I'm blocking you right after this. Goodbye. After that, James went to see the president in a cold sweat. After being lectured by the president, he was ordered to move to the branch office, and his belongings in the trunk room were to be sent to his new post. I decided to make James and the adulterer pay alimony. The divorce was successfully finalized. Incidentally, it seems that the woman with whom James was having an affair has had a similar experience before. She may have felt uncomfortable, so she left the company and disappeared. James was dumped by his lover. Rumors of the affair spread at his new post. He seems to be living a lonely life by himself, feeling ashamed of his position. There is no room for sympathy for James, who has never shown a shred of kindness. I hope he accepts God's punishment. I continue to work as usual while going to rehab. I'm lucky that my injuries don't interfere with my job because I work in an office. Once my leg is completely healed, I'm going to start doing sports for fun.
Hey, Luna. I got a call from your father. He said you're going to get married. Congratulations. I can't believe you were 10 years old, and now you're going to be a bride. Thanks, but I don't want you to congratulate me. What? I haven't thought of you as my mother for the past 15 years. Oh my. I've always treated you as if you were my own daughter. I never once thought of you that way. My father hates you too. Well, why did you even marry him? I can't understand. I mean, after all, you couldn't even have a child. I wanted a sister or a brother. I'm sorry, but I don't know what to say. I wanted to have a baby too. You're not attractive in any way. Don't talk like that. I loved your father with all my heart. He needed me too. That's why I wanted to marry him. It sounds so fake. I can't imagine marrying a man who already has a child. Why do you think like that? Chloe, you found someone you love and decided to marry him. You must understand how I feel, right? That's why I don't understand. I don't understand why my father married a woman who's not even attractive. Well, he's a smart guy, so I'm sure he had something else in his mind. Chloe, don't talk to me like that. I won't forgive you for talking to your mother like that. You're not my mother. Hi, Owen. Do you have a minute?
What is it?
I just texted Chloe to congratulate on her wedding, but she was very upset. I wonder if she has a grudge against me.
A grudge against you? Of course she does. She doesn't like you.
What?
Well, now that she's getting married, it's like you completed your job for 15 years.
What are you talking about?
It means we don't need you anymore.
Huh?
What have you done for us in the past 15 years? You can't have a baby. You're getting more and more unattractive. You're getting chubby and fat, even though you haven't been pregnant. I think I married the wrong woman.
There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry I couldn't have a baby. But your looks changed after 15 years too. I've sacrificed myself to balance work and child raising. I was so relieved when Chloe got a job. I don't think I'm any different than any other mother. I've always treated her the best I could.
But it doesn't change the fact that she hates you, right? Did she ever open up to you, even once? As far as I can remember, that never happened. She even refused to have you come to her college graduation ceremony. That's the proof that she doesn't approve you as a mother, isn't it?
That's...
In the end, she scolded me why I didn't marry someone prettier. She was thinking you as a useful housemate or something, don't you think?
Why do you say such terrible things? I treated her as my own daughter. I have learned how to cook. I have communicated with her friends' mothers, and I have participated in school events, all to make her as happy as she can. Are you saying none of that didn't matter to her?
As far as I can see, that's the way it seems to me. But you must be happy that she found you useful around the house. And it's the same for me. When I come home, the dinner is ready, the cleaning and laundry are done. And on top of that, you worked so hard at your job. So I thought it's worth using you for our benefit.
So, I've just been used by you guys for the past 15 years.
Well, I guess that's what it comes down to, isn't it? But you should be thankful that you had a home to go home to, and a family.
What do you mean?
If I didn't marry you, you would never have gotten married, you know?
What kind of nerve do you people have? That's not something you say to a wife or a mother.
All the wives in the world cook, clean, do laundry, and work. It's nothing to be overbearing about. If you think that was hard work, that's because you just suck at it.
Oh my. I was just a housekeeper to you guys. You just used me for 15 years.
That's right. Otherwise, I would never have married you. I'm going to a dinner with Chloe and her fiancé today to congratulate them for their marriage.
What? Then shouldn't I go with you?
You're in the way, so you should stay home.
Good morning. The day has finally arrived.
What are you talking about?
It's Chloe's wedding day. We have to get ready for it.
Huh?
What?
Are you going to Chloe's wedding?
It's her big day. Of course I'm going.
Haven't you realized you're not her mother? She didn't like you once for 15 years. And how can you even think that you're going? You're not family.
What? I'm your wife. What are you talking about?
I told you. All you have to do is serve us. Don't do anything you don't have to.
Just serve.
Thanks for being our ATM for 15 years.
Hey, what are you talking about? Aren't we a family? We lived under one roof for 15 years. What do you mean by ATM?
Thanks for working so hard for us. Thanks to you, we were able to get Chloe through college. But she doesn't think of you as her mother. So there is no room for you at my daughter's wedding.
Is that how you've been thinking about me? Fine. Then I'm not going, and don't contact me again.
Don't act tough.
I've felt terrible about a lot of things in my life, but I've reached my limit.
Okay.
If that's the way it is, I'm not going to the wedding. I'm leaving this house too. You guys have a good time as a family. I won't bother you anymore. Hey, I heard from my dad. I heard you finally moved out of the house. I really think you've worked hard for 15 years. I appreciate you for that. I wish you would have left earlier, though. I'm glad my dad is finally happy now. Thank you very much for saying that. To tell you the truth, I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed myself. I thought maybe if you were gone, it would be a little less stressful. But I don't want to have to repress myself to be with your father. Huh? You think I was the reason for your stress? You're ugly and fat and small, and you were more stressful to us. You should be thanking me for spending 15 years with you. Your father said he wanted me to be your mother. He practically begged me. I was a fool to marry him. Thanks to him, I wasted long years of my life. But from now on, I want to spend my precious time for myself. Huh? You're such a joke. You were used and thrown away. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? No, I'm not ashamed of myself. You should be the one who's ashamed. After 15 years of being taken care of, with school and personal life, up until now, you've been able to do so many things because I supported you. What are you talking about? I'm an adult now. I'm married. You may be an adult. You may be married, but you haven't grown up. I'm sure you're going to feel that pettiness from now on. Huh? What are you being so cocky about? You're the woman that my father hates and abandoned. Don't act like you're the tough guy here. Say what you want. You're the ones who are in trouble, so I don't care what you say. I see. Well, let me tell you a little secret. Secret? Yes, which you're the only one who didn't know about. What is it? There's a girl he's been seeing. What? Unlike you, she's beautiful. Good figure, a great cook and all. There's no way you can go up against her. That's why my father must have been so happy when you left. I see. How long has he been dating this person? I think since I entered high school. So, they've been together for about 8 years now? That's right. She's beautiful, kind, and very thoughtful. Oh, I see. She understands us very well. She didn't rush him to marry her since he told her that we have a housekeeper, and she was totally fine with that. You've been used as our housekeeper for a long time. I somehow sensed the presence of a woman in his life. You've met her already, haven't you? Of course! We had a celebration dinner when I got into college. She cooked for me on my birthday and bought me presents. So, on your anniversaries, you two went out together? Yup. And when you and your husband had dinner with your father before the wedding? She was with us that time too. She made all the reservations for us, and it was great. She knows a lot of nice restaurants, and she's good friends with my dad. They really like each other. Well, then he should have divorced me. That way, I could have gotten off easy a lot sooner. I just told you, didn't I? You had to keep working as our housekeeper. Housekeeper? Did you guys really think of me as a housekeeper? Of course we did. I have never liked you, and so does my father. You were just an important housekeeper in our family. And he had fooled me for 8 years? I guess so. But for the first 7 years, he was seeing another woman. I don't know about her very well. So, you're saying that he had a woman ever since he married me? Seems so. My dad is a bad man, isn't he? But there's no proof that he's having an affair, is there? Maybe you're just saying that to hurt me. You must be, since you hate me so much. You're making all this up, aren't you? Maybe I should check with your father. Huh? I'm not lying. I don't mind if you ask him. I have proof too.
Hey, Luna, how long are you going to be away from home? Come home and do your chores, for God's sake.
Huh? I told you I'm leaving, didn't I? I have no intention of going back to that house, and I already filed for divorce.
How could you possibly do that? Besides, no man is going to take you because you're not attractive. You know that.
You wrote the divorce papers first, remember? I already filed the divorce papers to the city hall. We're not married anymore.
Huh? What are you taking seriously? Can't you take a joke?
Who would turn in a filled-out divorce papers as a joke? You didn't need me, so you gave me the divorce papers, didn't you? I'm glad I'm finally free from you.
If you divorce me, you'll never get married, okay?
I don't care. Frankly, I've learned my lesson in marriage. It's a lot better than living with you, treating me like a housekeeper.
But you can't live without me, can you? How are you going to live?
I don't need you to worry about that. I have enough income to live on my own. I think it's you who should rather be worried about your future.
You have nowhere to go. Stop messing around already. Come back home now.
Don't be selfish. I told you I'm not coming back.
Don't get carried away, you ugly, fat, lousy housekeeper. You're an ugly, unattractive, disgusting woman. And you're going to do what I tell you to.
I'm done with you.
You're getting more and more pathetic, you know that?
You're only doing this because I'm more convenient for you, aren't you?
Huh?
Without me, you wouldn't be able to cook, and you'd have to do all the cleaning and laundry, especially after Chloe got married and leaves home. If I'm gone, the house will be a mess. That's why you want to keep me as your housekeeper, right?
I'm worried that I might not be able to do it, but that's not all. You're my wife, so...
Oh, I see. You need my income too.
Huh?
If you kept me at home, I'd be your housekeeper as well as your ATM, right? If you need a housekeeper, pay for one yourself. I've been working for free for 15 years. I will never work for you anymore.
Are you insane?
You're insane. You're the one who said I'm not family, remember? Why should I have to take care of someone who isn't family? Don't be selfish. Besides, I heard it from Chloe.
About what?
I heard you've been seeing another woman since you married me. You've been with your current girlfriend for 8 years now.
Huh? She told you that?
Yes, she told me everything. She told me that you had dinner with her every anniversary, and that you got her presents for her birthday, and that all the trips you took were actually with that woman. Really, I was being taken advantage of, wasn't I?
That's...
When Chloe told me about this, I checked our joint savings account. It was all withdrawn. I had saved it to pay for Chloe's wedding. I had been saving every month to save for my grandchildren in the future, and it's all gone. You used all that money to that woman, didn't you?
She likes brand goods and fancy food, and while I was paying for it, I ran out of money. I'll pay back the money, I promise.
Don't be so ridiculous.
I just got a bill to pay for Chloe's wedding. I don't have that kind of money now.
That's because you spent it, right? You'll have to take care of it yourself, or go to the groom's family and ask for it. You just made yourself look like a big person by saying you're going to take care of everything, didn't you? I don't care how you're going to pay back.
Don't say that. I did it for Chloe. She is our daughter.
How dare you? You said she never thought of me as her mother. And you also said I wasn't her mother. You didn't even let me attend her wedding because I'm not her real mother. You can't just ask me to pay for it. You'll have to take care of it yourself.
But you make more money than I do. You can save as much as you want after you pay for the wedding, can't you?
Don't be silly. Do you have any idea how much I have paid for the past 15 years? I've paid for rent, food, utilities, everything we need to live on. I don't want to have to pay for some scumbag father and daughter anymore. Why don't you just ask your lover to pay for it?
I can't do that. She doesn't like men without money.
I'm sure she doesn't, since you had been paying for her brand stuff and all. But you're the one who chose her. Why don't you get married with her? I'm already divorced from you, and I won't pay for the wedding or any living expenses.
You've got to be kidding me.
And then, I'll charge alimony for you and your lover, so please be prepared for that.
Wait a minute. How can I pay alimony when I have no money for the wedding or living expenses? She would leave me if you do that. And besides, you have no proof that I was having an affair.
Well, I have plenty of evidence.
Huh?
When I cornered Chloe, she easily sent me pictures and videos of the evidence.
She did?
Photos of you two eating together, traveling together. Oh yeah, and some of them were videos of the two of you relaxing in bed together.
Huh?
I don't even know why you sent this kind of pictures to your own daughter. Well, thanks to her, I have about 30 photos and videos to prove it. My lawyer said I'll definitely be able to file for alimony.
I don't believe this.
So, I guess you'll have to pay for it somehow. I hope you will be punished for what you've done in the past 15 years. I'm sure Chloe will be punished as well.
Oh no. Don't put us all in misery.
You've been using me as your housekeeper for 15 years. I won't tolerate any of it. I'll take you to court if I have to.
No way. I'm sorry, Luna. I'm sorry. I apologize as much as I have to, so please don't make me pay for alimony. I can never pay that much.
Didn't you hear me? I told you I don't tolerate this. Well then, I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer for more details. I hope you guys continue to live happily together.
Wait, Luna. Please forgive me. Please.
After that, Owen, who had used up all his own savings and the joint savings, was unable to pay for Chloe's wedding. So he asked the groom's parents. When the groom and the groom's parents found out how he was unable to pay for the wedding, they were furious with him and said they could not marry a woman who would disrespect their mother, who had raised her for 15 years. So they broke up the marriage. Chloe cried to me to do something about it, but I firmly refused because it was none of my business. I demanded alimony from Owen and the woman with whom he was having an affair. She was so furious that she paid the money in a lump sum and left Owen. I guess she was only dating him for the money after all. Owen cheated on me for 15 years and divorced me, and it became a rumor in the company. He had to quit because he was labeled as a despicable and heartless man. The alimony was paid in a lump sum with debt. He is now working day and night, doing manual labor to make ends meet and repay his debts. Since Chloe has returned to his home after the breakup, they are fighting every day and working part-time to make ends meet. For the time being, they will have to pay off their debts and will continue to have a hard time. This does not bring back my 15 years, but it does make me feel a little better. From now on, I will spend my precious time for myself.
Hello, Taylor.
Hello, Jane. What's up?
You're not playing with your computer today.
What do you mean by playing with a computer?
What do I mean? You're always talking to your computer and playing with it.
Pathetic. I'm embarrassed that I have to introduce you as my son's wife.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not playing, I'm working. I'm working hard to improve my expressiveness.
Expressiveness? That's funny. I've never heard of a job where you talk to computers.
I'm not talking to a computer. I'm a narrator. I'm recording my narration using a computer. I'm not playing with it.
What a weird job. I mean, is that really work? I can't help but think you're just playing around, no matter how I look at it.
I swear, it's real work. And it's pretty hard, you know. A little change of my voice could change the story after all. Every time I record, I have to carefully consider my expression.
Fine. That aside, where are you, Taylor?
I'm just out for some errands. I'm also going to pick up some groceries.
What? I thought I'd bring you lunch.
I see. Sorry, I'm not home.
That's okay. I'll make it again for you later.
Thank you. Jane?
What's up, Taylor?
Did you come to my house just now?
Yeah. I brought you lunch, but you said you were going shopping, so I just took your lunch home. It was delicious. What a shame.
I appreciate it, but I told you not to come in without permission, didn't I?
Oh, why? I'm your mother-in-law. Why can't I? You're the one who gave me the spare key.
I gave you the spare key in case of emergency.
I came over to your place, but you weren't home. So it's in case of emergency, right?
What?
Because you don't want to be burglarized or something.
What kind of reason is that? Anyway, please don't go in there without permission. And please don't go into my workroom.
What are you so mad for?
Of course I am. All the data I recorded yesterday has disappeared. You deleted it, didn't you?
Whoops! You found out. I was wondering how to talk to the computer like how you always do. And I accidentally clicked the wrong button. My bad.
Thanks to you, my work schedule is messed up.
You're being too harsh.
It's because you came into the house without permission and did something unnecessary.
Unnecessary? I brought you lunch. I was being nice to you and you talked to me that way.
I'm sorry, I was out of line. But really, please don't go in without permission and touch things in the house. I especially don't want you to touch anything related to my work.
Why do you talk to me like that? You really are a sassy child.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Yeah, if it's through text. What's up?
I was at the hospital yesterday, so I was gone for a bit. And while I was gone, your mother entered my room again without permission.
Again? I told her so many times not to go into your house without permission.
It would have been okay if she just entered the house, but she deleted all the data I have to submit by tomorrow.
Really? I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I should have saved the data properly.
But if she hadn't come into the house without permission, that wouldn't have happened, would it?
Well, yeah, but...
I'm sorry. I'll warn her again. I'm really sorry. Hey, Taylor. John has been giving me a lot of trouble because of you.
I see.
Why do you always do unnecessary things?
Unnecessary? That's my line.
Huh?
Because you erased the data. I'll be working all night today.
Really? You're going to stay up all night talking to the computer? Darn.
I said I'm recording data. And I didn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you now.
What?
You entered my house without telling us 3 days ago, right?
What? I don't know if I did.
I was too absorbed in my work to notice. I was checking the recording. I found your voice in the recording.
What? Really? What did I say? Taylor! Taylor! What? You heard my voice in there? That's so funny.
Jane, it's not funny. I'm working. Thanks to you, I had to re-record that data too.
Really?
Don't get in the way of my work.
Work? It seems you like talking to computers. Now you can talk to computers more.
Jane, I'm not joking around.
I know. You're supposed to be John's wife, but you don't act like a wife. What are you talking so high and mighty about? Do you think you can get away with anything by saying it's your job?
Well,
you live so close to me and yet you never show up. You never invite me to dinner or to go shopping.
that's because I'm busy with work.
There it is again. That's all you say. Work, work, work. You're going to ignore me, your mother-in-law? Don't be so arrogant.
Well, John said I didn't have to.
John would never say such a thing. I lost my husband 5 years ago and I live alone. He should be worried about me living alone. You're trying to put your own inadequacy on my son. You're the worst wife.
Huh. I'm sorry.
Taylor? Taylor, this is urgent.
Good morning, Jane. What's urgent?
Let's move in together now.
Huh? Living together? What's going on all of a sudden?
You didn't tell me because you didn't want to, did you?
What?
I've been told about the limited life expectancy.
What? Who are you talking about?
You, of course.
Huh? Why do you know about this?
You've been to the hospital, haven't you?
How do you know?
Your neighbor says she saw you going to the hospital.
Sure, I go to the hospital, but lately my allergies have been so bad. The itchy eyes, the rhinitis, it's been affecting my work. I've been going to the hospital.
You don't have to lie.
Lie?
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't tell you because that's the truth.
You kept it from me because you didn't want to tell me. You felt guilty about being married to John, even though you've been told you didn't have long to live, didn't you?
What on earth do you mean?
Well, I don't know. John is still young. He should divorce you and remarry to someone healthy and well.
No.
You felt sorry for holding John back, didn't you?
I have no idea what you mean.
It doesn't matter to me that you've been told you don't have much time left to live. You should be more devoted to me than that.
What? I don't understand what you mean.
You'll be gone in the near future. You've been incompetent as a wife. You should at least serve your mother-in-law at your last moment, right?
Huh?
Instead of wasting your time talking to a computer, I think it's better to serve me and live your life to the fullest.
Wasting time? I'm doing my job, okay? I'm wasting more time because of you.
Anyway, I don't know how long you'll live. You should devote your remaining time to me. I think that's the least you can do as my son's wife. I'm sure John feels the same way.
Why am I being treated like I'm seriously ill? It's really just allergies.
You don't have to hide it. I know I've been told I don't have long to live. Anyway, you need to move in with me right away and spend your remaining time with me, okay?
Wait a minute. I'll tell my husband everything.
What?
It's not up to me alone to decide if we should live together. Let me think about it for a while.
John would agree.
John, I know you're busy, but it's an emergency. Can I have a word with you?
What's wrong?
She scared me a lot.
What?
I just got a text from your mom. For some reason, she thinks I'm going to die from a medical condition.
What the hell? That's not true, right?
Of course not. I just had an examination the other day. Other than the onset of allergies, I'm extremely healthy.
Then why is she saying that?
Well, I don't really know. The only thing that comes to mind is a recording I redid the other day. There was a story about a woman who was told she didn't have long to live. And there was your mother's voice in the data, so I had to redo it. I think she must have heard me recite it. That's about all I can think of.
That's it. My mother is restless, so it's definitely her. Darn. She's interfering with your work to that extent. Well, that's definitely the reason.
Yeah.
Taylor, what's going on? Did you get sick? Did you go into the hospital? Taylor!
What's wrong, Jane?
What's wrong? Since you didn't answer, I thought I'd force you to come to our house. I came to your apartment. I unlocked the door and went inside, and it was empty, so if you replied, that means you're alive.
Why would you say that? I am alive.
Then where are you? I'm trying to make sure the rest of your life is fulfilling. I told you to move in with me. Mom, it's me. John, what's this all about? Actually, we've moved out. Moved out? I told Taylor to come move in with me when she was told she didn't have long to live. Why did you move out? What's with the life expectancy thing? Don't be ridiculous. Stop making stupid assumptions. What? You've been going to the hospital, right, Taylor? Yes, I do. After all, you've been told you don't have long to live, right? You want to live like a normal person until the very last minute, don't you? I told you to stop with that nonsense. Taylor is in the hospital because she is having allergy symptoms. It's because she can't do her job when her nose is running. What? Then who's the one who told me she doesn't have long to live? A fictitious woman. What do you mean fictitious? I'm telling you, Taylor is working as a narrator. She was reciting a story about a girl who was told she didn't have long to live. You must have eavesdropped and misunderstood. Huh? Then that was... I knew it. That was just a reading. Taylor was working. It's not like Taylor is sick. Huh? So you tricked me? I didn't trick you. You broke into someone's house with a spare key. You went up to Taylor's workroom and eavesdropped. You just assumed it was true, didn't you? Taylor hasn't been given a life expectancy? Of course not. No matter how many times I warned you, you just kept getting in the way of Taylor's work. Do you have any idea how much Taylor does for her clients? Do you understand? I don't care. She's just always on her computer talking. Yeah, because that's her job. I can't believe she has a job like that. Taylor is a popular narrator and is sought after by local TV stations and YouTubers. Oh, really? She's already busy and you give her more problems. Taylor's had a rough time, do you understand? How am I supposed to understand jobs nowadays? I explained to you over and over again. I even asked you not to come in the house without permission. But you didn't care because you had the spare key. You're just bullying my wife.
No, I'm not.
I also heard that you told her to devote her life to you, to make use of her last few years of life.
That's because your wife ignores her mother-in-law.
You're the worst kind of person.
Huh?
If Taylor really got sick, you'd tell her to serve you, no matter how much pain she's in, wouldn't you? Don't be ridiculous. Taylor is my wife, not your servant.
No one said she was a servant, but a wife has to behave like a wife, right?
Mom, what are you talking about?
What?
Then I won't let you see Taylor anymore.
John, what are you talking about?
I'm fed up with you too, so I'm going to break it off with you at this point.
Huh? You can't do that.
Ever since I was little, it was always, don't do this and don't do that. Do this and only this. You gotta fulfill your responsibilities as the oldest. You've obnoxiously controlled every aspect of my life.
Don't talk to me like that. It's all for your own good.
If it's just me, that's fine. But you're trying to force it on Taylor.
No, I'm not.
You are. Listen to yourself. You were just talking about behaving as a wife and whatnot. I'm sick and tired of it. I will never see you again. I'll live with Taylor alone. Leave us alone.
John, you're abandoning me to live alone?
John got angry and went to the next room.
Taylor, what have you done? Thanks to you, my son abandoned me. Do something about it.
Why is it my fault?
Huh?
I tried to make myself understood. I spoke politely to you so many times, but it was you who never listened.
Who do you think you are?
You always obstruct my work, and then you assumed I was dying, and on top of that, told me to serve you. What am I to you?
You're my daughter-in-law, aren't you? That's only natural.
I can't be your ideal daughter-in-law.
Are you kidding me?
John understands how I feel. He suggested that we move out.
Move? What are you talking about?
We're moving. John told you earlier, didn't he?
What? He didn't tell me anything.
There you go again, always interpreting things to your liking.
I said we should live together.
Living together was out of the question. That's why I moved out. John arranged everything for me. I was able to move in this past week.
Where did you move to?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
Because if I tell you, you will harass me again. For my work and our lives' sake, we don't want you to harass us anymore.
What do you mean, harass? That's rude. If I don't know where you are, I won't even be able to see John.
He literally just told you earlier. Remember? He said he never wants to see you again.
What? Why? Why would he say that? John is my son. Give me back my son.
Jane, John is a grown man now, and he married me. He's not the young little boy you imagine him to be. Why won't you understand?
What?
Do you know how John felt when he told you that he doesn't want to see you? Of course it was hard, but he made that decision for me. I will continue to work harder and harder and do my best at work and housework for him. So please don't worry about your son.
So what then? I will be all alone from now on?
That's what it looks like.
How will I live?
That's for you to decide, isn't it? You're still healthy and you can work. Or you can go back to the countryside and live a carefree life. Or live modestly on a pension. There are many ways to live.
What? No, I'll be lonely.
But this is all you're doing. And as long as John is upset, there is nothing I can do about it. Please, do your best and live your life making your own decisions.
You're lying. Taylor, you are my daughter-in-law, right? You have to help me.
I can't.
Don't say that. You don't have to live with me then. Just stay close to me.
I can't. I don't know when you'll have your outbursts again.
Please, Taylor, at least tell me where you two will live.
I won't. Please just give up.
Why?
Oh, and the apartment contract expires at the end of this month. Make sure you return the spare key to the real estate office. Thank you. Good luck, Jane.
Taylor, please, wait.
After that, Jane seems to be spending her time alone at home. According to her neighbors, her hair gradually turned white, and she has lost so much weight that it's hard to recognize who she is. I feel sorry for her, but she tried to bully me even under the impression that I had a short life ahead, and she was very evil for that. Regardless, I'm alive and very healthy. Now that I have moved, I can concentrate on my work as much as I want, and I am receiving job offers, one after another. I am truly grateful to John for allowing me to continue doing the work I love. When John forgives her, I hope he will be able to visit his mother. I am spending my days so fully that I feel I can visit Jane for John instead.
Anna, there's something I want to talk to you about today. Do you show appreciation to your husband, Derek?
Of course, I always appreciate Derek.
But from what Derek tells me, it doesn't seem like your gratitude is coming through. Do you really understand how hard he's working?
What do you mean specifically? I always appreciate Derek and respect his hard work.
Do you really get it? Derek is always the first to arrive at work and the last to leave. Do you understand how dedicated he is?
I know Derek works very hard. I truly appreciate that.
Your appreciation isn't enough. Derek has always been exceptional since he was a child. He was always at the top of his class and respected by his teachers. You should be more proud and grateful to have someone like him.
I understand Derek is exceptional, but I believe mutual respect is crucial in our marriage.
How can you say that? Do you really understand how amazing Derek is? You need to recognize how much effort he puts into working for the family.
I do recognize his efforts, but we have our own way of doing things.
Let me ask you something. Do you listen to Derek about his new job?
Of course. We talk a lot about his new projects and I enjoy listening to him.
That's good. But he seems to be a bit stressed lately. Are you really supporting him properly?
Yes, I'm doing everything I can.
Derek works so hard for the family. You should make sure he can relax more. For example, create an environment at home where he doesn't have to worry about anything.
Yes, creating a relaxing environment is important, so we try to lighten each other's burdens. We also make sure to have a relaxing time together on weekends. We watch Derek's favorite movies and share hobbies together.
That's good, but you should help more with housework, so when Derek comes home tired, he doesn't have to worry about anything.
Of course we share the housework, and I always prepare a warm meal when he comes home. I'm making an effort to ensure he can relax.
By the way, about your family, I've heard some bad things. Did you grow up in a proper household?
My family? What do you mean?
I heard your parents aren't very good people. I'm worried that someone raised in that environment can be a proper wife.
My parents are very good people. I don't know what you've heard, but it's offensive to say that.
And one more thing. You should be careful about your friends. I've heard you have friends who aren't suitable for Derek.
Stop interfering with my friends. I have my own social circle and I want you to respect that.
You don't understand. As Derek's wife, you should live with more dignity. If you can't do that, you're just useless.
But I can't stand having my parents or friends insulted.
Just make sure to be a wife worthy of him. Anna, I have some news.
What's going on?
Well, I visited your house today.
What? You came to our house? You should have told me in advance.
You live in a very nice house, don't you?
What? You came today? I didn't know.
It's because you don't communicate properly with your husband. Even though we came, you didn't try to entertain us. Isn't that just common sense?
I'm sorry, but I didn't hear anything about it.
Don't you talk with Derek? It's not right, living in such a nice house. Not even bothering to listen to your husband. You're like the epitome of a bad wife, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Anna, who do you think you owe for living in such a nice house?
What? Of course it's thanks to Derek.
That's right. But you should be more grateful. Do you really understand how hard he works to provide you with this wonderful life? I told you this before, didn't I?
Well, yes, I am grateful.
You say that, but you need to show it through your actions. You should be grateful to Derek, of course, but also to us, his parents, and to his sister. You owe your current lifestyle to our entire family.
I don't understand what you're saying.
That's why you're hopeless. You can't understand the conversation and you can't read the room. You lack respect for your in-laws.
You don't have to go that far. Mother-in-law, you're misunderstanding a lot. Maybe you misunderstood Derek's words.
What misunderstanding?
About the house and other things?
So, what are you trying to say? If you have something to say, just say it clearly.
All right, I'll say it clearly. You're my mother-in-law, but you have no right to say such things to me. That's my house.
Oh my God! I've heard about it from Derek, but I didn't expect it to be this bad.
What are you talking about?
You think everything Derek owns is yours? It's fine to share things as a couple, but don't you feel ashamed forgetting that you live thanks to Derek?
Ashamed? What?
A wife who can't even appreciate her husband is a worthless failure. Derek isn't even happy because he married someone like you. Why don't you just leave?
What? Leave the house?
Yes. Derek said he feels more relaxed when he's with us. So, wouldn't it be better if we lived together?
No, I don't think that's true.
Why not?
We've already refused to live together, and I don't think it's going to happen.
That's not for you to decide.
What?
It's for Derek, the homeowner, and us, his family, to decide. You're just an accessory, right?
I don't think that's correct. As I said before, the house is mine.
Talking to you gives me a headache.
What a coincidence. Me too.
What did you say? How rude. I won't consider you a daughter-in-law anymore. You're not even family.
I see.
You're not related by blood, so you should just leave. Why don't you go somewhere else?
By the way, please make sure to inform me next time you come to our house. I'd like to know as well.
Just ask Derek. It's not my concern.
I suppose that's true. Well, I have nothing more to say to you. Goodbye.
Oh, running away? Fine, but remember this. We are family, and you are just an outsider. Your current lifestyle is thanks to Derek's generosity. Don't think you can manage on your own.
That's not true. I've come this far on my own, and I'll continue to do so.
If that's what you think, do as you please. But one day, you'll regret it. You'll realize we were right.
I won't regret anything. I will cherish my life and move forward on my own. That's my belief.
How arrogant! Without Derek, you'll realize you can't do anything.
Derek is a wonderful person, but I'm also an independent person. We will continue to support each other.
Let's see how long that confidence lasts. In any case, I don't expect anything from you. Do as you please. But if you make Derek unhappy in front of me, I won't forgive you. Remember that.
Yes, Helen. Goodbye. Hey, what's going on? Why didn't you tell me beforehand?
What are you talking about?
It's a problem if you don't tell me.
I said, what are you talking about?
Why did you invite your family over without telling me today?
What do you mean by without telling? It's not a big deal. They're family, so they can come over whenever they want. You don't have to be so concerned.
Yes, it is a big deal. If you're going to invite someone over, at least let me know in advance. I need to prepare. And it's a hassle when people come over suddenly. We should discuss things about the house together, right?
You're my wife, so stop complaining. You keep complaining about everything I decide, and that's why Mom calls you a bad wife. You just need to follow my lead. That's your role as a wife, right?
How can you say that? Are you acting tough because your family came over today? You've no right to call me a bad wife. Whose house do you think this is? This house belongs to both of us, and you can't just make decisions on your own.
Anyway, I'll invite my family over whenever I want. I'm the head of this house, so there's no problem, right? It doesn't matter what you say. You're really a bad wife if you don't like my family coming over.
What? Head of the house? In what way? You don't contribute financially, so don't call yourself the head of the house. Don't make me laugh. I'm the one working and supporting this house, yet you call yourself the head?
Well, you don't have to go that far. I know I'm not working right now, but I'm still the man of the house, right?
I'm saying this because you don't seem to get it otherwise. Do you want to be kicked out? Know your place.
Well, I didn't expect you to get this angry.
From now on, please let me know beforehand, okay? It's troublesome when you make decisions about the house without consulting me. I have my own preparations and plans.
Yes, I understand, but...
But what? Say it clearly.
Nothing. You have an overseas business trip next week, right?
Yes, why? Are you planning to invite your family again while I'm gone? If you do, let me know in advance, okay? I don't want any surprises while I'm away.
Got it.
All right, see you later. Let's cooperate more and work things out together.
Hey, I have some good news. It's the best thing that could happen to me.
Helen, what's going on?
Well, I'm really sorry, but you don't have a place to come back to anymore. Surprised?
That's sudden. What are you talking about now?
We decided to move while you're on your business trip overseas.
What?
Do you hate living with me that much? But your husband decided this, There's nothing you can do about it.
I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. Could you please explain?
Your husband invited me, his parents, and his sister to live here. So I threw away all your stuff. We're going to live here as a family, so we don't need your belongings.
What? You threw my stuff away? How could you do that?
Yes, we decided to live together, but you're free to leave. You don't want to live with us, right? Then you don't need to come back to this house.
You decided to live together without asking me, and you threw away all my things? What were you thinking?
It doesn't matter. If you don't like it, don't come back from your trip.
It's unbelievable how selfish you are. If you really wanted to live with your family, you should have invited us in from the start. You could have just invited Derek to live there, problem solved.
We have a nice house here, so we sold the old one. Thanks to Derek, we get to live in a nice house, so it's great. So we don't need your stuff anymore.
You threw away my belongings? Unbelievable. Throwing away someone else's things without permission? Are you out of your mind? No normal person would do that.
The crazy one here is you. Ignoring my son Derek and living it up overseas with his money.
His money? Living it up overseas? I'm on a business trip.
It's suspicious how often you travel. A mere housewife traveling so much? Well, we don't need you anymore. You're done.
I see.
Derek invited us to live here. He said he wants to live with his family, so don't come back from your trip.
All right, I won't come back.
Yes.
Rest assured, I'll never come back. You'd better start looking for a new place, though.
What? Why? We have Derek's house, so we're fine. You should worry about yourself.
Fine, then I won't worry about you anymore. Good luck on the streets, you trashy family.
Rude woman! Don't you dare come back.
Of course I won't. You'll regret what you've done very soon.
Anna, why aren't you answering your phone? It's an important matter. Pick up the phone.
What's going on?
Just answer the phone, will you?
What is it with all these missed calls?
Answer the phone.
Derek has also been calling, but I'm not answering. There's a time difference here, so it's rude to call at this hour. I can't believe you're calling at this time.
There are strangers at the house. What's going on? What happened? Why are so many people coming here?
Why? Because the house has been sold.
What? You sold the house? What are you talking about?
To be precise, I gave the go-ahead to the real estate agent we had been talking to.
What nonsense are you talking about? You sold the house? I haven't heard anything about that.
I've been thinking about it for a while. With the divorce coming, I thought I'd sell it quickly.
Divorce? What? So what if you are divorcing? Why do you get to sell the house?
It's obvious. Ask your son. He should know. The house is in my name, so of course I can sell it.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. I wasn't told anything about this.
I told Derek to explain it properly. Maybe his pride got in the way. I don't know.
So this house is really yours, Anna? Not Derek's?
That's what I'm saying. How could an unemployed man afford a house?
What? Unemployed?
You mean to say he didn't tell you that crucial detail either? Wanting to live with family but not knowing the reality? That's just sad.
That's not the point. How is Derek unemployed? Why didn't you tell me something so important?
Me?
If Derek's pride stopped him from telling you, you should have done it for him. Isn't that your role as a wife?
Role? I don't care anymore. We're divorcing and we're no longer related. Do you think it's any use arguing?
Arguing? What do you mean? What are you going to do now?
What do you mean? The house is already in the process of being sold to the real estate agent, so you need to leave. And I'm cutting all ties with you and your useless son forever. End of story.
Wait, where are we supposed to live? We moved in thinking we'd be living here.
That's your problem to figure out. It's not my concern. I had already discussed selling the house, and I'm not responsible for you moving in without consulting me.
Wait, don't be so cold. We're family, aren't we?
No, that's in the past. Goodbye.
Hey, the conversation isn't over yet. Don't hang up.
There's nothing more to discuss with you.
What are we supposed to do? We didn't know the house was sold.
What you do is your problem. It has nothing to do with me.
Don't say that. Please help us. How are we supposed to live?
Well, I could let you stay there, but...
Really? That's very understanding of you, Anna.
If you really want to stay there, you'll have to buy the house.
What?
Otherwise, you'll have to leave.
Buy it? We don't have that kind of money.
Then you'll have to give up. I had already discussed selling the house, and you moved in without permission.
Don't be so cold. I thought the family would help each other.
Family? We have no relationship now. You should solve your own problems.
But even Derek says he wants to live here.
If Derek wants to live here, then you should pool your money and buy the house.
That's impossible.
Then we'll have to sue for trespassing.
Sue us? Please don't do that. We have nowhere else to go.
It's your fault for trying to live in my house without permission.
Please, just let us stay a little longer.
No, it's impossible. You staying here without my permission is against the law.
So, what should we do?
Just leave quickly, before you get sued for trespassing.
Even after all my pleading, it's still no?
Exactly. I don't want to be involved with you anymore, so please leave immediately.
You're really cold-hearted.
If that's what you think, fine. There's nothing more to discuss. Goodbye. After that, my in-laws had no choice but to leave the house. The threat of suing for trespassing must have worked, as they were gone within a few days. Having already sold their old home, they had nowhere to go and ended up moving from one friend or relative's place to another for a while. But they couldn't stay anywhere for long, and eventually had to settle in a rundown apartment. It was likely her haughty attitude that left no one willing to help. As for Derek, his pride prevented him from finding a new job after he lost his previous one. Unable to sustain himself without a job, he ended up living with his mother in the rundown apartment. Both of them couldn't endure the poor living conditions and gradually became mentally distressed. After the divorce was finalized, I focused even more on my career and dedicated myself to my work. As a result, I got promoted and achieved a higher position and income. Now my work is my passion, but I do hope to find someone I can truly love and possibly get married again in the future.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!